Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about the prong collar. We're going to talk about sizes and brands and how they fit on the neck properly and how they should look. So right here, I'm going to show you three brands. This is a Herm Springer. This is a no-name brand from PetSmart, and this one's from Tractor Supply. If you look at the two, you can see that the Tractor Supply one is really thick. This is something I would probably put on a Mastiff or a Great Dane, right? This is something for, we're talking about the prongs, not the brand. But these size would probably go on a big adult 3-year-old German Shepherd or that one I would definitely put on a Rottweiler. But this is going to be like a Belgian Malinois heavy set. We're going to talk about 80 to 90 pounds, right? This one's going to go from like 100 to about 150 pounds. You can go up to 200 pounds. This one is a Herm Springer. And these little prongs right here, the way this thing is set, it looks totally different from these two. It works totally different. And I'm going to show you the difference in the Herm Springer versus the pet store brand and why you should get a Herm Springer. And you can use this on almost any size if your dog's not 150 pounds. All right. So we're going to bring Buddy in. He's going to be our student today. And we're going to show you firstly how improper it sits on your dog. And then we're going to show you how it properly sits and how you'll see a difference in me walking the dog with it properly on him and walking the dog when it's improper on him. So we'll be right back. All right, so this is the Tractor Supply brand, and it's sitting on him properly. The only problem is these prongs are too big for him, okay? So I could possibly injure my dog because the prongs are too big. It's not gonna really work the way I want it to work because it's just too big, right? So if I use the same type of prong on him, but I come down in size, it's going to work proper on him. So knowing the proper size, you see, Brian, come here, I'll show you. You see when he sits, you can see it bulge out right here. This is how you're going to hurt your dog's neck. The minute you take this and you yoke this up, you're going to hurt them. All right, so we're going to put on the PetSmart brand real quick and we'll show you again. All right, so this is the PetSmart brand. I can get my whole hand in there, right? I got my whole hand all in there. This is how much space he has between his neck and this prong, right? It's a necklace. It's just dangling down. This is the improper way to put a prong on your dog. If it's dangling like that, you're going to break your dog's neck, all right? So if I go to walk with him, and I'm not going to do it, but if I was to stop, he could hurt himself, right? It's not supposed to be that low. The prong is supposed to sit right up here. And I'm going to show you with the Herm Springer. It's not supposed to be down low. It's supposed to be up high, right here. That's the proper way. If your dog's prong is down that low, you're about to hurt them. Eventually, one day, you're going to hurt them really bad, okay? You don't want the prong like that. So now we're going to put the Herm Springer on, and we're going to show you how it's supposed to look. All right, so now we have him on the Herm Springer, and we're going to show you how it's supposed to look when it sets on his neck. Do you see that right there? The way it sets on his neck, it's right here. It's not down here. It's right here. You should be able to get your hands under there as well. But what it's not doing, it's not falling into a Mr. T necklace. So because it's sitting proper on him, I can use the leash just to communicate with him. No. Here we go. Sit. Down. Because it's properly set on him, I can communicate with him properly. Right? If I want him to come to me, I can just slight tab here. I didn't have to pull hard. If we're walking, sit down. Now if I start walking with him here, our walk is going to be slower, right? There's no pressure. He's not in pain. And he is not trying to jump on anyone. He's not trying to fight me. He's not trying to walk away. He's going to actually stay with me wherever I go. If I go the opposite way, he's going to go that way. If I turn to go this way, no pressure, no pain. It's fitting proper on his neck, okay? If I stop and I go sit, sit, good boy. Down. Easy. If it sits proper, it's not the tools, it's how the tools is used. If they're put on improperly, if the tools are being used improperly, the tools are not going to work. So it's definitely not the tools, it's the person behind the tools. If you're putting it on properly, you're going to get a good result. If you're putting it on improperly, you're not going to get a good result. So that's how the prong collar sets on the dog properly. Make sure it's the right size. If you get a 3.5 and you need a 2.5, you're not going to see the result that you would if the dog was using 2.5. So this is Buddy. I'm Rodriguez Carter. We're Madison Bell. Get those prong collars and put them on your dogs properly.